Okay, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles X. Look at Tatsu dance, and I love when he does that. So, I added that guy to my party. I forgot his name already, but I added him to my party. And I guess today what we'll do is head on up these stairs and work on Chapter 13, Act 2. Chapter 13, Act 2. The second Project Exodus.
We got a basic plan drawn up. Meet me in command.
Roger. Let's move.
Okay.
Ever since Void turned up, we've been witnessing ganglion remnants stirring back to life, all across Mira.
They're as vulnerable as us, what with the DMAT events and ghosts. But they've also got a new objective that'll have lit a fire under them.
Objective? Oh, Void's floating continent.
Volataris is a special place. Those who heard Void's call have begun some holy pilgrimage there, for the promise of a new world under their creator's leadership. They may be fragmented at best, and little more than a minor nuisance, but these recent events have granted them new purpose.
You'd think they'd want to regroup quietly. Instead, they're out there raising hell.
I'm glad they've kicked the blues, but throwing an all-you-can-loot and plunder buffet? That part I don't love.
Remember, they were a coalition. Their mission, to eradicate Samar's descendants, including us. Tiger cannot so easily change its stripes.
The fight for survival, it never ends, huh?
Nope.
We've come a long way indeed. This place, it is our second home. We've overcome the odds, made it a safe haven. DMAT events, ghosts, ganglion. We must remain firm against these ever-present threats. In addition, we must reclaim the cores Void stole, prepare to leave for a new world. Bluntly, the only choice left for us now is to run.
That
In other
sucks.
words, we're talking about a second Project Exodus.
Just
many
when we
people
beat
are gonna
that damn
survive this?
Luxar. We just can't seem to catch a break, can we?
No kidding. Just when I was starting to put down some roots here.
Don't be sad. So you say that you don't want to leave either. Say that it is what it is. We'll just say that, I guess. I don't know. Have some sympathy for
Truly
people.
gut-rending thought.
I do share your grief. However, we must face the facts. The dematerialization phenomenon is spreading, and eventually it will engulf the planet in its entirety.
I mean, shouldn't
This
they,
truth
like,
is
solve the
unequivocal.
problem at its source, though, so it doesn't
And this
happen
time, it's
again?
not just
So they don't have to
humanity's
keep
future
planet
that's at
hopping?
stake. Our aim now is to evacuate all races that live on Mira.
Every single one?
Yes, Lynn.
Of course. All those that would be amenable to our proposal. Regrettably, any life forms we cannot communicate with will not be considered.
That's quite,
Yeah.
how should we say, egoistic, no?
So protests of humanity cannot discriminate. Agree. No.
I understand how you feel. I didn't propose it lightly. But frankly, it's just not feasible to do otherwise. Some species are dangerous, some others simply too violent.
Like
The
all the
time we
monsters.
have and the available personnel, finding a way to save them all is impossible.
Okay, but
Oh, he looks so sad.
even narrowing it down just to the sentient races. Will that work?
Good point. If our only choice is to build a lifeboat, making something big enough, it's gonna take some time.
How much time do you
We've agreed
have?
on a cooperative partnership with the Manon to obtain a ship.
We're going to use the Manon ship, the one over NLA.
You betcha. Eyeballing it, it should have the capacity. Enough to carry all evacuees. Of course, it'll need a fair bit of retrofitting. We'll need to incorporate the Ares jump drive and the Lifehold Core's protoplasmic fluid system. But if we work together, we should make it before the Reaper comes a-knocking.
Why, that's feeding 3 cooks with 1 stove.
Right, so that part we've got tied up with a bow.
We've already contacted all known Xeno communities. They should be apprised of the plan. Sadly, some of them did respond they're planning to go down with the planet, but most are currently in the process of relocating to NLA.
Then we've got no time to lose.
Right.
Right.
As of now, all active Blade personnel are ordered to give this plan the highest degree of priority.
Broadly, we have 2 objectives. Helping to construct the escape vessel and supporting those who want to come to NLA. It's all hands on deck. We may require troops to take assignments across division lines. Be ready for anything.
Roger.
Roger. We got these homies. We got this.
Recap. We may get assigned stuff outside of our official divisions, right?
Right. First off, we should head back to the barracks. Make sure we're prepared for anything.
Okay.
Will do. Let's see. Chapter 13, Act 2. The plan to relocate all races on Mira to New LA is on. Blades are to help with building the escape vessel and to assist all the willing to join. Oh, those willing to join you. Return to Blade Barracks. Okay. That's easy. Manon.
Where's the fire?
Here's the deal, right? You know how we're helping wire in the Ares jump drive system, don't you?
Yes, so we've heard.
But actually, we're not really experts on this skill in Ares stuff, are we?
Well, why would you be?
So we went and asked that fandom guy, and he said you guys are the usual go-tos around here.
I see. Let me guess. You'd like us to go to the hangar and advise your scientists?
You got it!
We'll go now.
Wow, thank you. You guys are just the pizza toppings.
No. Let's go, everyone. Where are we going? Oh, just over here. Oh, wait. We're going to the hangar. Whoops. Not Armory Alley. Yeah.
Of you all to drop
Oh, okay.
by.
They just weren't talking out loud.
How's it poppin'?
Friend Al really loves saying that.
His idea of a gag.
It is as we have been told. It takes 2 minds to tango.
Hey,
Yes. Whatever you say.
Al, ask me.
Hey Gwen, how's it poppin'?
Naturally terrible. And how about you?
Not awful enough for you to be worrying about.
What?
Huh?
He talks so weird.
You haven't changed a bit. Say, you've been out of this world. Got any words of wisdom for us from the great beyond?
It's not that kind of highfalutin place. More than anything, it was dull, like a cheap roadside motel.
Please, we would love to hear your choice morsels.
Me too. Color me curious.
Way to gang up on me. I'm warning you, it's a slog.
Fix O with an unblinking, pleading stare. Reply that you will be the judge of that. Oh, I don't know what to say.
You're gonna fall asleep, I know it. Fine. But you're buying the round. Bunch of busybodies.
So what are we doing? What's our mission? To go out and find stuff, probably. Ooh, pizza.
So,
Pizza
before the
and
white
coffee?
whale crashed, a bunch of ghosts got me cornered. I was cut off.
Wow, that's happening so fast. Oh,
Just
no.
as my goose seemed cooked, something opened up in front of me. And also, I felt this huge pull at the same time. My body inside the Ares. We were being sucked right in through the opening. Beyond that was a sight to behold. If space could have edges, that was a place where you could see them all. Thinking about it now, and to get a little technical, it was a nexus of parallel
Why was he
universes.
just sitting there alone?
It was like the backstage of space, the border town of all universes. You might call it a rift between worlds.
I'm guessing that's other Xenoblade universes. I've
Light
never
years beyond
played
the realm of human
other
science.
Xenoblade games before.
But strangely, most of the Ares features kept functioning as normal. Sure, the sensor suite adapted for human tech kept throwing errors. But the main transceiver never stopped logging huge quantities of some kind of data. And you might think I dreamed all this up, but somehow I could understand what that data was. Not logically, intuitively. You ready? Well,
Yeah.
what came flooding into me in the Ares was the consciousness of all living things across all universes. Instinctively, I stopped myself from trying to perceive them one by one. The human brain isn't built to handle something like that. I could tell in an instant. I think I got that one from an old sci-fi flick, but I'd say it was the right call. Now, the Ares was a step ahead of me. It sifted through that huge torrent of data, presented me with the information I most wanted in that moment. How to escape the world of the Rift and get back to this one. The Ares was kind enough to show me the way back home.
And now this planet's going to be
It's thanks to
destroyed.
its help that I came back at all. Well, the universe Earth was part of was destroyed. This one with Mira is a completely different one. So maybe back is the wrong word.
Sounds like quite the trip. So that's your plan for us to leave this universe? You're proposing we use the Ares to make our escape?
Well, more or less.
But?
I don't really understand exactly how I got here. One slip up and I'd be washed away in that stream. I might never have been able to escape it. That world. It's a mind prison.
A prison?
Seemed pretty terrible.
Void Seat. I think he was held there. His consciousness, at least. You told me about the Vita, how it was a vessel to facilitate Void's coming. I guess what it did was channel his soul in some shape or form, freeing him of his shackles.
What does that mean, though?
Now, hold on a sec. That's like how our MIMs work.
No way.
Are they saying that Void is a mem?
All the
What are you
loose
saying?
threads seem to be coming together.
Explain!
Perhaps Void escaped from his cell by tracking the Ares as it left the rift between worlds. It would explain the impeccable timing. And here's the kicker. The thing that's in the Vita, it's not just his mind, it's his body, too.
When the Ares first appeared in this world, it was shortly before we encountered you, right? Then the Ghost's appearance and the DMAT events. It's possible that it caused both of them to manifest.
Wait. I see you trying to connect all the dots. Don't you think you're jumping the gun?
Maybe. But when Void showed up and attacked my world to claim the Ares, think about it. That was exactly when the Ghosts appeared.
What are we thinking then?
I don't know.
Cause and effect, or... Void said he brought worlds into concord.
Pizza and coffee.
I feel like I'm starting to get the picture here.
Hello?
Must be urgent.
Yeah. We need you in Oblivia. Hoping you could track down a man-on engineer.
So tired. Oh my god.
Roger. Let's hear the details.
Yeah.
Here you go. The guy is in charge of the jump drive design. Apparently, he had a part in mind for the Crux, but it was sitting in a ganglion stronghold, so we had to get it.
That's a bold move, Commander.
What can I say? These are desperate times, so... We did assign
Desperate
an escort, but
measures.
then ganglion found him and we lost contact.
Understood. That's enough to go on. We'll head for Oblivia ASAP.
Good hunting.
Okay, so what are we doing? I'm going to Oblivia to do something. And when we get there, we need to find a man-on? Let's get in our skills, everyone. Whoa! Oh, don't fall. Somebody came here and beat them up.
I'd say we're in the right place, huh?
Only ganglion bodies, though.
Seems like our engineer might still be alive.
Yeah. Let's confirm.
Who goes there?
Who goes there? Us. Oh, that's the one girl. I forgot her name.
It's you.
You again. I see. Looking for your friends, are you?
Do you know where they are? What happened here?
The people of Roth have accepted your exit strategy. We decided to send our younglings to NLA first. We were passing through here en route, where we encountered and assisted human troops in combat with the ganglion. We were able to claim victory, albeit at a price. I'm transporting our wounded.
Wish I would stop yawning.
Now I see. We thank you.
There is no need. Your friends are safe with us, undergoing treatment at our stronghold.
Ms. Bleed, did you see a man-on in the soldiers' company?
I have not seen any, no. But there were other units. Maybe they escorted them.
Could we accompany you now, on the way to your stronghold?
Yes, you may.
What's going on?
Oh, snap. We gotta fight you guys.
Looks like a job half done.
You die! Die like beasts!
Let us handle these ones. You have wounded. Get them somewhere safe.
I hear. All yours.
Okay.
Looks like they're on our
Fighting
case.
this guy.
Behave yourself. Come on.
Alright.
Elma, let's get to the Rothian stronghold.
Right.
Let's go, guys. Alright, where are we headed? Going to... Oh yeah, the Rothian stronghold. How do I... Oh, it's right here. Oh, there is a man-on here. Maybe she just didn't know what a man-on was.
We were sure that was the end for us, weren't we?
Tatsu breathed sigh of relief. Thanks to Kitty Cat friends.
You said it, pal. If you hadn't turned up when you did, we'd be pushing up daisies by now. Thanks. We all inhabit this world together. The feeling is mutual.
Mutual.
We got shot up. And we didn't even get the thing we needed.
Relax, alright? We'll find it at the next location. Third time's the charm, no?
Yeah, well, starting to doubt that.
Just stay positive, okay?
A moment ago, you were on the brink of death. Yours is a mercurial people.
We survived, so it's all good, yes? On to the next one.
Jeez.
Thank you once again. We owe you for saving their lives.
My prince has ordered us to aid humans, and so we have.
Prince, my deepest thanks for rescuing our friends. We're in your debt.
No need. We are allies.
Yes.
But still. Void's appearance here fills me with unease.
You know something about Void?
Maybe he does.
Vita. It serves to sustain Void as his material vessel. Consider the battle for Earth. There, from his Vita, did he command the Ganglion.
However, in the chaos after Earth's destruction, his consciousness departed the machine, leaving it a shell, to be pulled in by Mira and crash to her surface, as did you.
you said earlier.
Yeah. As I suspected, he'd only linked his mind to the Vita, while his body stayed in the rift. Seems to track.
Interesting.
Mission accomplished. Come on, let's get back to NLA.
Back and forth, back and forth. Now we're going back to New LA. Oh, not yet.
All these races working together? Mira really is a welcoming kind of place. Just like Lau said.
Lau said that?
Al, what? When did you see Lau? How?
It was when I was drifting inside the rift.
But that's...
Interesting.
You ever heard of Nirvana? Some religions have the concept, and that space might just be it. As I was floating along, guided by the Ares, while I was looking for a way into this universe, I made a little layover in an eerie kind of place.
I was wondering where Lau was, because remember they showed this, a little scene of this.
Fancy seeing you here.
Well?
How long has it been? I don't think we ever spoke after I left Team Princess.
I thought you died defending the White Whale, back before it grounded on Mira.
Well, you know, if this is the afterlife, maybe I did.
How the heck did he end up in the
So,
afterlife?
How about yourself? Are you dead?
Yeah.
Figured.
I betrayed our friends. I sold intel to the enemy to get back at those who got my family killed. Well, really, I had just given up. It wasn't about grief or retribution. Plain despair tipped me over the edge. It wasn't the right thing to do. And I knew it.
You done did it now.
And I did it anyway.
Bad, bad man.
Now you're just sulking, pal. A guy as good as you?
Just don't. What Lynn said. She said, it's what makes us human. Corrupt and disgusting. That's what humans are. She's a good kid. Always trying to put herself in my shoes. I could never atone enough for making a child like her wade into that muck. My hopelessness, it wound up infecting her as well.
And that's why you accepted death? Decided to just give up and wait for it?
Yeah, soon. I'll see Charmaine and Shenchi.
If he's dead, why doesn't he see them now?
This might be what you want, but not me.
Maybe he's not dead.
So what if this place is the afterlife? I'm itching for more living. People still need me. Humanity still needs me. I've got unfinished business, and until I finish it, I can't rest.
That's right. That's you to a T. Not me, though. Scram now. You know the way, right?
Yep. We got the best
Goodbye,
guy around.
Lau.
world I came from. It's a welcoming kind of place. Everyone's ready for your big return.
I sure hope so.
If you make it, pass a message to Lynn. Humans are disgusting.
Disgusting.
Stubborn, treat others cruelly. But if she realized this, that means she's anything but. Tell her to live.
Okay.
Wow. I'm not what you think I am.
What are you then,
No more
Lynn?
fighting, Lau.
No, Elma!
Hey, that's not the
Step
cutscene
aside,
clothes
Lynn.
they were wearing.
Side here! Even then, when I stood up for you, honestly, it was just so I wouldn't have to be sad again.
He was like a second Ted.
Figure him out. It was all so childish. I was acting so immature about everything. Back then, you stood up to defend Lau, just the same way that I did. If you hadn't done that, maybe I wouldn't have stuck it out and run away instead. I would have stayed a child to the very end.
Yes. And if you hadn't stood in my line of fire that day, we would have all been as disgusting as he thought. Your actions are what saved us from that hollow despair.
You don't need pretty excuses here. It's all part of life. You gotta take the good with the bad. Anyway, he told you to live.
I don't know.
End of message.
Yeah.
Now what? Now what?
What was that?
There's always something.
What's going on over there?
Nonsense.
Elma, wasn't that?
Yes. The leader of the escort from before.
Didn't they say they were going to Lakeview Stronghold in Noctilum?
Then we go too.
Of course.
Hope we're not too late.
We were supposed to be going back to New LA, but that's okay, I guess. Alright, everybody, let's get in our skills.
Looks like they're on our case.
Up and away. Whoa. Look where it landed. What? Oh no.
The whole team's dead.
What? Are those the people that just got rescued? What the heck?
Why? What are you doing this for? You want to leave this world too, right? There's no need to be doing any of this!
My wish to know death.
Huh?
You're stupid.
Death, is it?
The fear of death is a powerful motivation in creatures like you. Yea, stronger even than your lust for life. I wish to understand this.
And that's why the slaughter?
You think by killing them yourself, you'll get what it's like to fear death?
That's weird.
What was it you called our fight against you? A contest for survival? That's a contest to defy death. You started a war without knowing that?
The best it will simply cease to be. That is not death. Self-evidently, as I have no conception of it. Ceasing to be is simple non-existence. But death, when you speak of it, is wrapped up in many a complex emotion. That I wish to know.
And then? After that?
I have not considered it. You will find my desires are not rooted in emotion.
Clearly not.
Actions are all. They occur automatically, driven by inevitability.
I am inevitable.
But that's... It's nonsense. How is that a reason to kill? Why
It's
do
not.
this?
It's just stupid.
Enough. Don't try to understand it, Lynn. He can string all the reasoning he likes. But when you get down to it, this guy is pure evil. Our enemy, nothing less.
But...
Let's see. Caution against letting Void's words get to her. Quip that violence is the only argument he'll listen to. I'll just say that. I don't know.
Exactly. If we want to argue with them, it'll be with guns.
Here to make sure we don't lose anyone else today. That's our mission.
Understood.
Time to fight. For the second time with this guy. See how it goes.
Incoming enemies.
We'll fight the little ones first, I guess.
Let's move it.
Get some of this! Do some damage.
Need a boost? Mira time! You know what to do.
Hold on. I need to buff up first. Got it.
Interesting. We were only fighting the little ones.
You're up next. Scum!
Enough.
Enough.
There is no more to be gained. Your stubborn fixation on living is inordinate. You are unlikely to teach me what I wish to know.
Shut up!
In any case, you will come to my abode. It is, after all, inevitable.
No, it isn't.
The contest continues.
A contest?
As
It's
this
a
world's
contest?
time draws ever closer.
Bad man. Bad man. Tatsu, you're there.
What a train wreck. That creep really gets me seeing red. Makes me gag.
Let's do a quick head count.
Roger that.
Oh boy. Now what are we gonna do? Oh, this is so crazy. Poor guy. I'm so sorry. Maybe he's okay. Is he breathing?
Looks
He's
like
moving.
the part they were after.
Oh no, he's not. That's just
They
the
found
wind.
it.
Dang it.
Looks like it, yeah.
Then we need to get this back to NLA. We can't let their sacrifice be in vain.
Yeah.
Back to NLA it is. We should have escorted them to NLA ourselves. But, I don't know, I guess we didn't know that they were going to get killed.
Thanks very much. It's a real shame our friend didn't make it, but at least the mission's complete, right? Credit where it's due, you know.
Void. That goddamned rat.
Commander, we'll get him. We'll win his little game. We must.
Lynn.
Damn straight. These lives won't go to waste.
Not to rain on your parade here, but how are we doing with the Ares?
We're making good progress thanks to you, are we? We have some news, so would you mind stopping by the restricted hangar after this?
Sure.
Sure thing, we'll be there.
It wasn't easy, but the mission was a success. Good job.
Yay! Okay, now they said for us to go to the hangar. Okay, so back to the spot that we were at before, so going full circle.
Hey there, how's it poppin'?
Terrible,
Really?
right? How about you?
Better than you, meaning terrific.
That's great, isn't it?
That's so weird to say. He's so weird.
Look at him. He's really found his footing here, hasn't he?
Yep, and
Once
we
you
have
really
to
get
leave,
to know
so
him, most get on with him like a house on fire.
Hey, how's it poppin'?
Stop asking us that,
That's
weirdo.
terrible, clearly. And how is friend Al?
Even worse than you, I bet.
But that's not the correct follow-up.
I like to mix it up, keep you on your toes.
Al cannot flip script.
Elma,
He's so mad.
this vegetable come with a volume knob?
He's so mad.
Leave
my
it.
gosh.
You had some news?
Well, I heard the Ares was recreated on your planet. But how much do you actually know about it?
You're correct about it being recreated. Here's the truth. We excavated an ultra-ancient frame and fitted it with auxiliary power and plating. It might be more precise to say we jury-rigged it to run.
So, you've got nothing to say regarding the cores then, I take it?
If I did, don't you think I would have told you when I first got to Earth?
Yeah, you got me there.
Vexing, isn't it?
I feel like
The Ares
Elma
cores.
talks a little
I
bit
learned they're based
differently
on the
now that
device
she's in
that
her
existed
true
eons
form.
ago.
A device?
A space-time bender. It moves things into different universes and all that. A meta-doohickey. It's a common trope in the old movies, right?
Yeah, except real.
The energy that the Ares could deploy thanks to the cores was in a league of its own. According to simulations, you put the pedal to the metal, space bends like a straw.
I see.
If that's true, what chance do we have of beating Void?
Urge to take the initiative and strike now. Declare that it's time. No, time is not on our side.
Calm down, Rook. We're still okay.
No, we're not.
Right. The fact is, he took the time to come and taunt us. It means he's still getting ready. Well, even supposing he's through the prep phase, he can't just rock it off.
What do you mean?
For all his rambling and raving, if the cores were enough, he could have left by now, brought the world into concord, or whatever his tagline was. But cores alone won't cut it.
What else do we need?
We figured it out while analyzing the Skell. When I was transported inside the rift along with the Ares, machine and mind got melded together. We became inseparable.
Except for
I
you
won't
look
pretend to
separated,
understand.
but that's okay.
But it wouldn't have been possible for a living human to hold onto their self there otherwise. So, without me and the Ares, the cores won't be able to deploy their full power.
Melted with the Ares. I think I get it. Not in the physical sense of being one thing, but like an engine running under the hood?
Damn, you're sharp, Lynn. But the analysis didn't stop there. Better hold on to your seats. While inside the rift, I saw where the rivers of consciousness converge. Something like the crossroads between universes. Even if we get the Ares and cores running, if we can't sync ourselves to that, we won't be going anywhere. Annoyingly.
Is it a question of timing, then?
Put simply, yes. And here's another nugget spun off from the Ares analysis of the rift.
Like chicken nuggets?
The streams of consciousness converging on that universal nexus. Structurally, they're extremely similar to the Lifehold core.
They're what?
What does that
Remember
even
what
mean?
we were talking about before?
No.
How Void projecting his mind into the Vita is a lot like the way humans survive inside MIMS. Even with the Lifehold trashed, your consciousness is still being stored somewhere. Not by technology, but by some much larger universal mechanism.
But that's crazy.
This universal mechanism. What is it?
Dunno. It's just that when I was there, I felt it. You guys. People's lives. It was strange, like I was enveloped by this constant something.
And the Ares can tap into that? This, like, gathering place of minds?
More like souls, even.
Call it what you like. If we make it out of this universe alive, you'll get to experience it yourselves.
Yippee!
Anyhow, in order to pull off our great escape, we'll need those 6 cores. We'll need me, the Ares, and some miraculous timing. That's how we sync to the Nexus. Or die trying. In matter of fact, Void's no fool. He'll have cottoned on by now.
But if that's the case, why hasn't he attacked NLA yet?
If he did, he might end up killing Al. He won't want to risk destroying the Ares either. Still, once he gets his ducks in a row, I expect he probably will try something.
Okay, so what's our game plan? What do you think, Rook?
Oh,
You better knock this one out of the park.
They're gonna ask me. I don't know. Insist on preemptive strike. Tell Elle you'll be done and back in time for lunch.
Home run! I'll hold you to it, bud.
Don't call me Bud.
Hey, how's it poppin'?
Terrible. How about you?
Better than you, in other words, terrific.
But what if you're not doing terrible?
You hear that? Rook's answer?
Yes, and you seem pleased.
Yeah.
Although, why did you want someone else to make the call?
If I get taken out, I want to know there's someone I can trust with mankind's future. And the Rook seems well suited.
That isn't like you.
Why
That's
do
what
they
we
keep
need
calling
right
me
now.
a rookie?
Someone who loves this world. The world and its people, warts and all. I need someone to take over my duty.
Your call.
You need another you, in other words. When we were leaving Earth, you ignored my pleas and rushed off to fight without a thought for your safety.
This looks like a crazy battle.
look after the refugees. I'll protect the ship from outside.
Just look at their numbers. You can't shift the balance, not with a single Ares.
Yeah, well, you never know until you try.
Al.
I'll cut through their ranks, make you an opening. I'll protect you to the last. People of Earth will not be snuffed out here!
You're right. Those eyes, they're just like yours back then.
Crazy stuff. This is a really long chapter or act. Act 2.
The jump drive is still in the experimental phase, but otherwise, the White Whale 2 is ready. We'll be unveiling it shortly if you'd care to step outside.
Wow, you guys are fast.
We'd be thrilled. Shall we check it out then?
Yes. So excited.
I can't wait. Tatsu bristling with thrill.
We're gonna go check it out. They added on to it, looks like. They add weapons to it or something? What is that?
Thanks to all your efforts, we now have a ship capable of withstanding even the longest voyage. Preliminary tests of the jump drive are showing promising results. All that's left is to support those who have not yet relocated to NLA, and to guide our current residents through the necessary procedures.
If the ghosts or ganglion make a move, or further dematerialization occurs, we have the ability to launch the White Whale 2, even before all residents have boarded. Naturally, we'll keep you apprised. We may be forced to make a snap decision. So do be advised.
Maybe you should start putting everybody on there now.
Once everyone's safely on board, it'll be time to go on the offensive.
Yeah, it'll be all-out war. Any more vessels to escort, and we wouldn't have a snowball's chance of guarding them all.
But this way, there's a single point of failure.
Either way, if we lose the Ares, we'll be dead in the water.
Going all in? I say bring it on.
Changing the topic, where will we be going to?
How are we supposed to know that?
Ideally, a new universe. But we could also end up stranded inside the rift for the rest of time.
Terror!
Come what may, it seems we will be left as happy as a pig in a blanket.
Scared yet?
Absolutely. Smile and tell him you'll follow him to the end of the world. Admit to being terrified. I mean, that would be quite scary.
Nothing wrong with that. Knowing fear is the
Let's
first
be
step to
real.
being brave, Rook.
Elma, not to ruin the moment, but duty calls. A blade named Kylie had a request concerning a friend. They've not made it to NLA yet. Mind getting the full lowdown?
Of course. Right away.
Thanks. She should be by the cathedral in the residential district.
Okay. Kylie.
Get a load of this.
Hello, Kylie.
Sorry, I know you're busy. Here's the thing. There's a friend I've met in the course of work, and she's not here yet. Any chance you could go look for her?
I mean...
That's a little worrying for sure.
People have been asking us to do a million and one things anyways.
I'd love to go myself if I could. But my team's ushering people onto the lifeboat, so I'm kinda tied up.
Understood. We're on it. Any idea where we should start?
Thanks very much. Her usual residence is in Sylvalum at the Delusion's North Summit.
What? Why does she go there? Seems pretty far. Is she not human or something? Maybe she's not. Okay, I'll go find her. Let's get in our scales, everybody! Is her friend a no-pawn or something?
Not sure
Looks
if
like
it's
a
the
no-pawn
friend,
camp.
but someone was here recently.
Seems so. Except nobody's here now.
Maybe she already pack up and leave?
So you probably missed her leaving for NLA. And says she'll still be around somewhere.
Could be. If she'd already left, I'd expect to see signs of hurried packing, and I don't.
True. And she evidently didn't extinguish the campfire.
That means she was
I
just
didn't
here.
know she was here until very recently.
Yes, that's my guess.
You don't think she went to fetch water or something?
That was close by.
Let's go.
Let's go find out what's up. Oh, we gotta fight that thing. The purple thing. Ah, her friend is an Opon. Crazy.
Are you okay?
Yes, quite fine.
Let us handle things here. You run.
Not have to tell twice.
Let's beat him up. The usual.
Looks like they're on our case.
Just beat him up. GP keeps going back down to 0 for some reason.
You wish the pressure off.
We're doing no damage. What am I doing wrong? Or barely any damage, I should say. Oh.
Hope you're ready for this.
Aura time! You know what to do. Gotcha!
Firing all round.
Have some of this! Need a boost?
Guys, is it just me and... Oh. It looks like we're doing more... Are we doing more damage now?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, we are. Wait a minute.
Melee attack.
We must have done something. Definitely doing more...
Loud and clear. Overdrive! Think you can keep up?
We almost got it.
Special delivery. I hope you're ready for this. I know. Take that out. Melee attack.
Yay, I leveled up. Nice. Nice, nice.
Never to bully Nopon again.
You didn't even lift a finger.
Tatsu.
Not sure if that was the hut's owner, but shall we head back?
Let's do that.
Probably was. Like I said, this looks like a spot where an Opon would live.
Thank friends for earlier. Name is Omomo.
Hello, I'm Lynn. You're not hurt, are you?
Not even scratch.
Omomo, I'm Elma. We wanted to ask, do you know a woman by the name of Kylie?
Kylie? Of course Omomo knows. Kylie is best friend.
Best friend? You two are that close?
Exactly so. Before, one time Omomo was picking veggies and was attacked by wild critters like today. Omomo wanted to flee, but Omomo no longer sprightly like used to be. So Omomo trip on face and take bad tumble instead of flee. Just as life flashed before eyes, friend Kylie suddenly show up and bash whole pack of critters squarely on heads. She carry Omomo back to hut and even apply dressings to wounds of Omomo. And since then, periodically visit here to check up on Omomo's well-being.
Wow, all that. She's very kind.
Heart of Kylie is soft like dough. Every time she visits, she never failed to bring along lovely foodstuffs and other gifts.
Ooh, I love foodstuffs.
That's why Omomo also do her best to repay kindness with plenty of home-cooked snacks.
Tatsu could go for home-cooked snack also.
Yes. It's just jumping around.
Is friend Kylie doing well?
Yeah, she's peachy. As a matter of fact, she's the one that asked us to come here.
Yeah, because you gotta evacuate the planet.
Kylie is one who speak to friends?
Yes.
You must evacuate, Omomo.
Omomo see. Omomo has been burden on Kylie, and also big burden on friends. Omomo very sorry.
No,
It's
no,
okay.
no trouble whatsoever.
Just get on the ship.
It is our job, after all. In fact, since we're already here, you can come with us to NLA.
Omomo will be staying right here.
Oh. You're gonna be like that, huh?
Friends had to come all this way. Sorry for hassle.
You're just gonna go down with the ship? Or down with the planet, I mean.
Hubby Pawn of Omomo rest peacefully here.
Oh.
That why Omomo also wish here to remain.
But this planet's gonna disappear.
Omomo know that. However, Hubby Pawn always got lonely very easily. That why Omomo cannot leave Hubby Pawn here alone. Omomo could never.
I get that, but still, your husband wouldn't want you to die here for him.
Exactly, he would want you to live.
That may be true, yes. Even so, Omomo not asking friends to understand.
And how do you think Kylie will feel about this? Isn't she your best friend?
Right.
Meme.
Omomo, I can empathize with you about wanting to stay with your loved one. It's just, are you sure that's the only reason?
May?
There's something else, isn't there?
Omomo not wish to be burdened to anyone.
A burden?
What would you be a burden?
That right. To family, to Little Pawn, who have lots of Little Pawn also. By now, they are safely in New LA.
Should join them.
Already Granny Pawn. Often struggle to keep up with shenanigans. When that happened, without fail, everyone fuss and try to help out. But making new life in new environment take lots of effort and time, incredible hassles. And
We'll
honestly,
pick you up.
I would hate to take away time and effort from every pawn.
That's what you call being a burden?
Precisely.
That's ridiculous.
Oh,
Pick
Momo
her up and
receive enough
drag her
kindness
to
already.
NLA.
Yes, ready to meet own end here by side of Hubby Pond peacefully. That way, Little Pond also then, surely happy.
Surely they'd be happier if you were with them. There's no reason for you not to impose on them. Please, you can't just give up on living like this. If you stay alive, you can support your family. That's the real way to happiness.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah. Let's see. Say everyone should get to decide for themselves. No! I don't care. We're stealing her. I don't care.
No. Let her be. It's her choice to stay behind.
Not if we
You
pick her
can't
up and
move her by
drag her.
force.
You literally could. She's really
Besides,
small.
It may seem cold, but there are others out there who want to come to NLA. They need our help.
We could literally
Won't be
pick her
better
up
used elsewhere.
against her will. She'd be kicking and screaming.
Lynn, you understand, right?
That's pretty dumb.
Oh, Momo, you've made your feelings clear. Please, don't worry about your family. We'll get them safely to a new world.
Whatever,
Oh, Momo, count
Momo.
on friends. And very sorry for making friends sad.
Yeah, why'd you do that?
No. I'm sorry for speaking out of turn. Mom,
I want to steal a Momo.
if you change your mind, contact us anytime.
Thank you very much. Oh, Momo will not forget words of friend.
Elma, was this the right answer?
No! Elma's being stupid. I would
I
have
don't
picked her up and
think
grabbed her.
There was one. One thing's certain. We must move forward, whatever the outcome. And that's it.
Okay, I guess we're going back to talk to... Oh, what is her name? Kylie. Kylie.
Kylie,
Go
what's
talk to her
that you're up
friend
to
herself or something. I don't know.
Oh, hi. Perfect timing. I was just about to head out to meet Momo.
Huh? Meet a Momo?
Huh?
Yeah. I just
So you're
had a
gonna stay
message from her
too?
asking for help with her luggage.
Oh,
She
so
says
she is
she
gonna
can't
come.
carry it alone.
Yay!
But didn't she?
She thought about it.
Oh, she told me everything. I know she'd been planning on staying here.
Right, she was. I thought I knew better than she did.
Well, she said she'd done some thinking about what you told her. Like, she'd fallen into this mistaken feeling that she had to rely on others.
Yeah.
And she felt that she was running away from her own responsibilities.
Poor thing.
Lynn
Guys,
really cares
I'm
about the
sorry.
Nopon. She really does.
What's gotten into you?
Well, see, I had a hunch that Momo might not want to come. But it's like every time we met, she always seemed to act so zen. I never managed to ask.
Instead, you wanted us to.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in the end, Lynn managed to get through to her.
Hey, enough of that.
No, it really is all thanks to you, Lynn. If it was me, I'd have just listened to her talk. I wouldn't have been able to speak my mind. But this, it's taught me something. How important it is to say what you're feeling, what it achieves. Thank you for that.
Kylie, please, you're making me self-conscious.
Lindley is modern-day saint!
Tatsu!
Go on now, don't keep a Momo waiting.
Right, you are. Everyone,
Best
thanks so
friends.
very much, again.
You're welcome. That makes me feel better. I was so mad that a Momo wasn't gonna leave.
Lynn, happy now?
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess I'm Lynn. Okay, now what? Lynn, you're such a good kid.
how's it poppin'?
Obviously terrible. And yourself?
I wouldn't say terrific exactly, but not awful.
Well, that's great to hear.
I just couldn't figure it out. How the Ares could keep running, just as normal, even though all its cores got torn right out. But it's because of you, isn't it?
Don't want to dwell on it, but yeah.
You know, looking at you, I get the feeling we're a step closer to solving the great mystery.
What's
of where
the
in the
mystery?
body the human spirit resides.
Huh.
I think the spirit isn't something one human body can contain. And it's not part of the consciousness packaged inside a mimeosome either. Other people can reflect someone's way of thinking, even their way of being. Which means that a person's spirit can exist in every other person whose life they touch. That's how I see it now.
No such thing as a soul that exists in isolation, huh?
That'd be lonely and sad.
It's like that with you. Your spirit lives inside everyone who thinks of you as the hero. And my spirit? It exists in everyone who's been kind enough to make the effort to get to know me. And so, the spirit of Lao, who held on to his memories of me until his very end, it has to be within me too. If you never came back, I might never have realized.
That's not true, Lynn. You knew it all along.
Huh?
You feel other spirits, just the same way that you do your own.
She's such a sweet
That's all
person.
it took, no more. For you to
She has a
become
big
Lao's
heart.
final hope. Be proud.
Who departed NLA and hasn't come back in yet. I want you to go pick him up.
You say pick up, so you know where he is.
Yep. Eric, clue these guys in.
Roger that. I'm Eric, curator and captain of the
Who
eponymous
are you?
Team Eric.
They keep introducing all these
I'm
new
a bit
people.
embarrassed to admit, but it's my subordinate Ted who needs help. Ted is having some trouble accepting the Exodus plan.
They should have named this
He
guy
said he
Bill.
wasn't going anywhere,
So he could be
then flew
Bill,
off
and
in
the
a
other guy
huff.
could be Ted, you know, like Bill and
We
Ted.
feared this might happen.
First we left Earth, now we're leaving Mira. He won't be the only one with internal struggles right now.
Yeah, I'm sure. To be perfectly honest, I'm wrestling with it too.
Well, I'll just say that. I don't know. I don't know.
But cannot just carry on in quiet.
Believe me, I've been there too. We're curators. In our line of work, generally, we handle a lot of animals and plants. You start to have a lot of sympathy for the natural world. He'll be at the Canopied Nightwood in Noctilum. It was the location of our first mission.
Noted.
I appreciate it.
Looks like our man.
Are you Ted?
Hey, you're Alma's team. What are you doing here?
We came looking for you at Eric's request.
Captain sent you? I'm sorry. You came out here for me? You didn't have to.
I mean, he asked us to.
Let me be
so-
straight. The plan hasn't changed. I won't lie. We could take you into custody.
Look, I can't get on board with it.
My gosh, just
Because
come
we're
with
not
us, you
bringing plants and
stupid.
animals?
Exactly.
You must realize why. The logistical hurdles alone.
That would be very hard,
Sure.
but it sucks that they can't
And
bring
yet-
more than just the people.
They're
and
what
stuff.
nurtured this planet. Since way, way before we arrived. And just because we showed up, the whole world's just gonna disappear like that.
That is very sad.
If I can't stop it, I'd rather go with them.
Agree that it might be fitting. Tell him to think carefully.
Right.
I mean, these are
You
just...
have to follow your own conscience.
Most of
no
the animals
question.
that are here are hostile
We will
monsters,
respect your
though.
decision.
But I guess they deserve to live too.
But
But we literally can't
You
bring
need to remember
all
that
of
by
them.
doing this,
There's
you'll
no
be
way.
forcing people to leave you behind.
Well, I'm sure you've had time to consider it from all angles by now.
I'm sorry. I know what I'm doing is pointless, but still.
What if Ren took along genetic information?
The genetic information of the plants and animals of Mira?
Like Tatsu
Isn't that what they did on Earth?
I don't think there's any rule against it.
Clever.
Does that mean
You
we're
want
going
to
to bring all the
emulate the
monsters
Earth-life
with us?
colonization project by preserving the genetic information of
that's
Mira's
not a
flora and
terrible
fauna.
idea.
Tatsu knew
That
Elmo
would take
would
a
get
long
it.
time.
That what Tatsu said. Tatsu happy friend pick up what Tatsu laid down.
What?
That's some good thinking.
Tatsu.
For a Nopon.
I just
Ren
realized what
could've
he
left
said.
off that last part.
Ooh, Amazon. It's not for me, though.
Our time is limited, though. We won't be able to capture all of it. Verdict?
We'll help you however we can.
Yes, I'm all for. If we can bring even a small memento of Mira's existence to the next universe we live in, I want to make it happen. I can gather the data we need from Noctilum. Can you do the other continents? I've sent you the coordinates for a spot in Primordia that'll make for good data. Best of luck.
Maybe they could just use the data probes for that. Let's see. Somewhere in Primordia.
We got it.
That should take care of Primordia then.
That's Primordia's data gathered.
Thanks a lot. Right then. If you can head over to Oblivia.
We're on it.
We will go wherever the wind takes us. And apparently, this time, that is Oblivia. 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 Oh, I'll go to this spot, I guess. Alright, we are now in Oblivia. Let's get on our skills. Is it? Oh, okay, it's right there. Whoa! Whoa!
They've seen us.
Oh, hey, I'm just here. Oops. I think there might be a big thing in here.
I can't move.
This'll take some pressure off.
Come on. You're tough. Catch me up.
Got this.
Try this on.
Too easy. Nice job.
You just got the owl treat.
Take all. Alright. What are we supposed to be doing? Oh, yeah. I don't know how extracting, like, small spots is gonna preserve, like, a
Genetic
bunch of
information
stuff, but
collected.
okay.
Looks like Sylvalim's next.
Okay. Sylvalum. I've been calling it Sylvalum all this time, but I guess that's okay that I call it that, right? Sylvalum. Let's see, where are you? Over this way? Oh, there's a big monster there, but he's not super high level or anything, so it's fine. It's fine. No! Gosh, I don't want to fight you. I just wanted to get that and leave. Whoa. Somebody did a good job there. That must have been the Ares.
We sure are. And you're adding to the palette, hot sauce.
What? What did she say? So, what, we got 2 more probably?
Okay, it's in the bag.
We're finished.
Oh, that's it?
Wow, that was fast.
Okay.
I guess that's why you're the pros.
Yep.
Last on the list would be Cauldros then.
Oh.
Got it.
Oh, we're just finished
once
with
we
this
have the
one.
data, we'll return to Noctilum.
Great. I'll go back once I'm done too.
We're preserving Mira. It's the right thing to do.
Oh, hell. Are you dancing with
Oh,
the big
absolutely
boys now?
not. I didn't know that was a level 92. Absolutely not.
Move in and keep the rhythm going. Right, turn.
I'm like doing 2 things at once, like typing something and playing. Oops. And then I missed pressing button.
Deploying field. Need a boost? You've got the edge. Deploying field. You've got the edge.
There's a lot of monsters over here.
Move in and keep the rhythm going. Come on.
Oh, I just realized he's running out of gas. And I think that he'll be fine. L, that is. Alright, let's get this last one. This is the last one, right? And then we're going back to Noctilum.
And that's the last of it.
Good work, everyone. Back to Noctilum, then.
Okay, so now, yeah, we're going back to Noctilum. Let's just get in our scale, because that's what I like to do. Ted, we're back.
We've collected a whole dragon's hoard of genetic information. Couldn't have done it without you. Thank you so much.
Now will you come with us?
I'm ready. I'll go back to NLA.
Really?
Yes. See, while collecting the data, I heard voices. The beings that made this world told me something.
Oh.
To preserve is to cultivate.
Imitate that. Wait, what? Imitate that you heard them too? Worry he might have inhaled hallucinogens. Oh my gosh.
I didn't hear anything personally, but that sounds lovely.
To preserve is to cultivate, huh? It's true that though this world will perish, we can still plant its seeds. In the next.
Yes. I swear I'll make it happen.
Whoa!
Oh. Are these monsters gonna come talk to us and say, thank you so much for preserving us. We will never fight you again.
What's the deal?
I am afraid I may have trespassed on their territory while I was collecting the data earlier.
Oh, remember
We'll
the time when you
handle
were like, we
You
need
just
to
get to
preserve
NLA.
the creatures that live here.
As you say.
What about these hostile ones? Are we preserving these hostile ones as well?
To be like this.
Follow my lead!
We will preserve them in battle.
You win. Crippling their target.
Why do they have to be level 55?
Off us a body part. You know the drill.
No! Take this!
I think we'll be alright.
I'm not gonna make it.
Try this on.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Gotcha!
So nice. Move in and do some damage.
Need a boost?
Behave yourself. Shadow strike.
that should help. Oh, I don't think I did anything.
Keep the rhythm going.
This will take some pressure off. I'll weaken them.
Try this on.
Firing all right. Hit him again for me.
Upper hand.
I hope you're ready for this.
Electric surge.
Firing all right. Hold still. Stop acting up.
Have to stay in this.
Delivery.
Yeah, I don't think he was gonna plan on preserving enemies like this. Oh, crazy.
Well, that did it.
Yeah. All right then, let's go report back to NLA.
Alright, we're going back to NLA. We need to fix our skills and refuel them. I know we're supposed to do that, but we're gonna go to the barracks first. Just to do what I just said with the skills. So, do that real quick. She got hers back. My fuel. Wow, how do I have like no uranium? How the heck did that happen? You gotta play the game for like about 30 minutes at a time for you to get uranium and money like that. So I don't know why I have like none. I don't know what happened. Alright, so now let's go, what was it, to the Blade Tower. Go here.
Eric's been in touch. He says Ted saw sense and came back. And with a load of data in tow. You made a commander very happy today.
Where is he?
He broke the rules. He'll need to do his time. To discourage the others, shall we say.
Yeah, thought as much.
And the genetic data? What about that?
Already added to the White Whale 2's databases.
You cleared it.
Commander, thank you for this.
Mustache Man is big softy.
Mr.
All right,
Softy.
folks. We'll
I love
call
ice
it a
cream.
day. Kudos. You've
Kudos.
earned yourselves a break. Well, there
Yay,
is
I could use a
one more
break.
thing.
Like for real. I'm sleepy
Problem?
and hungry.
Good news. Fresh off the press, too. The jump drive is online.
You serious?
Woo!
I am. Go see for yourselves. The others should already be over there.
We gotta see it.
Yeah, let's.
Well, well, well.
Oh, what a magnificent system! Not only did you link the Ares drive to the White Whale 2, a nigh impossible task in itself, but to run them in parallel, thereby allowing the Ares to function as it always did? Hands off to you!
Now to get back the cores from Void, make the Ares whole and return to home base, then we can finally leave this place. Nice and simple, just the way I like 'em.
We've achieved a hell of a lot in a few short weeks. We rock.
The credit
Yeah.
goes to our allies, chief among them the Manon, who shared much wisdom with us. Humanity could not have done this alone.
You know, I'm starting to think we might just be able to pull off a win.
In Void's contest? Really?
Lynn, now's not the time.
Is it a contest of
Yes,
champions?
right. Sorry. I didn't mean to bring all that back up.
World martial arts training.
You're not wrong to have
Training?
a wafer, Lynn.
World
Ideally,
martial
all
arts
living creatures,
tournament.
big and small, would not fight, but set their eyes on a new universe while standing knee to knee.
The fact is, when Void faced us, he didn't consider pursuing that possibility. He can't consider it, even in theory. His goal is survival, at the cost of all else, everything and everyone. No more.
What a lonely way to be.
If loneliness is all he knows, is that why he doesn't want anyone else to make it to the next universe? That's why he denies us?
That's stupid.
That's right.
Hang on a sec. He claims he's pursued us because he wants to know what death is. When I thought of him as evil, did I get him wrong? Was I too hasty?
I don't know. He sounds evil to me, but
there's
okay.
certainly a streak of wickedness in him. He's lonely, insatiable, and curious, too. In a way, he's very pure. But if it ultimately brings him to wish harm upon us, we should call a spade a spade. By any name, his intentions are inscrutable to us, and that's the truth.
It's not like he wants to be screwed anyway. He's alone, and fine with it, right? Trying to suss him out might just tick him off. Although, I doubt that he even has the capacity to get angry.
I gotta say, you really seem to get him.
You trying to make me puke? I guess our minds might have gotten mixed together. Over there. Inside of the rift.
Mixed? Such a curious notion.
It's the place where all consciousness flows. Me and Void, we both made it out of there. Doesn't surprise me if things got a little buggy.
So there's a bit of each of you in the other?
Maybe.
Interesting.
Though, there's one key difference between me and him.
Oh, what's that?
I fight to secure us a place where we can all belong together. And that's because of a strong passion. Something Void can never possess. It's 'cause I love you all.
Never were more heroic words spoken. Truly pearls of wisdom cast
Here
before
goes
a
that
swan.
song again. That copyright song, I think.
Thought I'd shaken the whole hero thing.
I can turn it down a little, I guess. Usually turning it down doesn't even help. I still end up having to cut the songs out.
Fate doesn't lay our
And then
path
you
out
can't
in
hear
front of
me
us.
or the
We make
voices.
it ourselves. Real body or mimeosome doesn't matter. Because we are feeling beings. We fight to survive. Right?
Xenoblade, stop playing this song. Stop it!
The White Whale 2 is now complete. Furthermore,
There we go. Now I can turn the volume up. But yes, that was Act 2 of Chapter 3. So, yes, we will save. Alright, let's go back to the barracks. Here we are. But I think that Act 3 is the final act. So it says the recommended level is 59. Required is 55. We're level 57. So between now and the next time I record, we'll see what level I get to. Then that'll be it. So yeah, so we'll end it here. And yeah, so that's it. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.